Why should investors love sourcing agents? Welcome to this morning's mini compliance. I often hear investors say that sourcing agents are useless. They've never worked with one. They can't assess a deal. They don't understand figures. And they charge for a deal that's already on Rightmove that the investor could find for themselves. But let's have a look at this in a different way. Let's not think about deal packages that look on Rightmove, negotiate, package up, and then want you as an investor to give them 3, 5, 7,000, sometimes more than that, just to see the full details. And then only at the end of it all, in exchange for the email address of the estate agent who actually has the deal secured in the first place. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about property sources, not deal packages. So let's have a look at the difference and maybe how that could make a difference for you and change your perspective. So, do you invest in an area geographically, which is a bit of a distance from where you actually live? It could be that you live in an area which is very expensive and you invest in an area where the cost of purchase is lower. Is it some distance from you? How long does it take you to get there? How much of your precious time is filled in driving about, looking at properties and viewing properties that at the end of the day aren't fit for what you want? Do you have a full-time job, family commitments, all of that time when you're free and out of not working at the weekends, during holidays, you want to spend with your family? So then what if someone knows that location, understands what it is that you want to invest because you've had in-depth conversations with them, and they're the boots on the ground looking for you instead of you doing it on that Saturday morning or that Sunday? Would that be useful to you? What if that agent could view a lot of properties and filter them on your behalf? Carry out the due diligence on them, gather the financial data that you state is important to you. So how are you going to assess those deals? What figures are really important to you? What is your criteria that makes that a good deal? The agent knows, so they can do the filtration for you. And what if all of that information was given to you in a presentation for you to look at and make an informed choice? Might that help you? If that agent could negotiate on your behalf and provide vital support during the conveyancing process, again, to save you that time for you to be able to spend doing whatever else it is that you want to go off and do, would that help you? If I said that there were some agents that could actually do all of that for you, would you maybe have a rethink about your opinion on property sourcing agents and maybe have a rethink about considering working with them? If that's the case and you think, well, if all of that were true, then maybe I'd give it another go, or maybe I'd give it a try and see how it worked out. What I'd say to you is perhaps you've been looking at the wrong agents all of the time if you've had poor experiences. And perhaps this is the time to go to the NAPSA website, National Association of Professional Sourcing Agents, and search completely free of charge for their approved agents. You can search geographically and by strategy, get a list up, have a look at them. We've done all of the checks, all compliance is in place, your safety net is in place, and they are your boots on the ground. Why not communicate with some of them? Have conversations, see how you feel after that. Maybe one of our approved agents might be able to provide you with that full service that you've been looking for and so far not been able to obtain. Speak next time.